Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin, and welcome back to Minecraft. This week's snapshot is 14W27A. It's a long title, but we like to refer to it as the bunny drop, or the bunny hop, or the bunny update, whatever you want to call it. It's rabbit time, and look at these guys. Let me spawn a ton of them. They come in all sorts of shapes and colours and sizes, and they are absolutely adorable, and they are breaking out of the pen. Oh no. Come back here. Look, we got a Dalmatian bunny, which is quite cool. I think the Dalmatian one is probably my favourite out of all of these, but we've got some that are textured, some that aren't. They are definitely silent at the moment. That's something to note. And when they die, they drop a variety of items. There's all sorts of items added this week. A lot of them come from rabbits, and one of the items can actually become something else, which is quite cool. So you can see across the top, we got some raw rabbit, we got some cooked rabbit. That's the egg to spawn the rabbits in with. And then there is this thing right here, the potion. Now the item next to it is what you need in order to create the potion of leaping, as it's called, and that is a rabbit's foot. So I'm just very quickly gonna press that one right there, and over here I've got some potions that have been brewing. You specifically have to put a nether wart in first for this to work. So you do a nether wart, you get an awkward potion, and then when you pop one of these in, a rabbit's foot, that's when you basically get a potion of leaping. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some gunpowder, because I quite like to have them as splash potions whenever I use those. And very quickly before we do that, I'm going to show you the rabbit stew. That's the brand new one that I haven't got up on the board right there, but this is something that's been added in. So let me very quickly grab all the ingredients that I'm going to need. So to pop this together, you have to be very specific about the placement of the items in the crafting table. So you need to have the bowl at the bottom, potato in the center, you need either kind of mushroom on the right hand side, a carrot on the left as you'd expect, and some cooked rabbit at the top, and you get yourself some rabbit stew. Oh yes, good times. Right, so hopefully now our potion should be prepared. If I quickly throw that in there, then I'm going to be ready to take on the bugger that is going to spawn inside of this fence, because out of every 1,000 bunnies that spawn, there's a singular chance that one of them is going to spawn that is going to essentially be an Israphel bunny. Can you see him? He's white, he's got red eyes, he doesn't look too dissimilar to all the other bunnies, he's no bigger. These ones here may or may not be the trolley bunnies, but you basically create something known as the killer rabbit of, I'm going to murder the pronunciation of this, the killer rabbit of Cherbonog, I think is how it's supposed to be pronounced. So if I go into game mode 0, this guy is now going to be very, very angry at me. You'll notice before the other rabbits just ran away. So if I use my splash potion of leaping, there we go, and I've got jump boost 1 for about 2 minutes, and obviously you can extend that just like any other potion, and already this guy is having a right go at me, and he hits pretty hard in fairness. He goes down quickly though, he goes down in like two hits of an iron sword, so that is that. And then other than that, sometimes when you kill these rabbits, they're actually going to drop something known as rabbit hide, and if you can get 4 of these, let me farm some very, very quickly. The Dalmatian rabbit didn't want to give me any, the black rabbit didn't. Got loads of them in here. Come on then. I need 2 more hide. It seems like they drop relatively quickly as well, the hides, and this is going to be a pretty good source for leather, because that's what you can actually create. So if you get 4 of them, pop them in a little square shape, and you get a singular piece of leather. Now when it comes to breeding these animals at the moment, I've noticed some people on the subreddit have been having some issues with it, and apparently you have to tame them before you can breed them and stuff like that. But I found that if you do actually just click on, let's say this one here, with a carrot, he gets his love mode on, and that's a babby one, so that would be a bit weird. And this guy right here, and you'll notice that they don't run towards each other. Now sometimes this happens if they're too far apart, but even when they're stuck inside a pen together, they don't seem to be spawning when they should be. Let me create one more. Let me use a carrot on you, a carrot on you, and see how they're not pathfinding to each other. It's very, very weird. So hopefully that'll be something that'll be fixed by the time the game is released. And I think that is everything regarding bunnies this week. You can currently get the potion up to a level 2 jump boost, but nothing higher than that so far. And the final thing is sheep. Sheep drop mutton. You know the saying mutton dressed as lamb? That's basically a thing now. You can kill sheep, you get mutton, you can cook it and get some cooked mutton, and it heals for about 3 hearts. I would say 3 hearts, for 3 hunger points. But I have noticed sometimes it doesn't quite make it, and it's like 2.5. I don't know what statistic that's based on, but that's sometimes how it turns out. So, that's all for this week. I thought I'd make this very short, very quick. I wasn't sure whether I wanted to make a video on this, but enough people said yes, so I decided to throw this little doohickey together. I hope you all enjoyed it. There's a link in the description to how you can basically download the snapshot. It's all done via the launcher. There'll be a little guide there for you, and I'll see you all in a little bit. Bye!